Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. It's Thursday, August 18th. I knew that. I was just testing all of you people. You all passed. Good job. Okay. Today on QuaCk, I have an edit back. So we're going to go through and do work on the edits today and clean up the last little bits and get ourselves out the door with this guy. We have some work to do. Okay, moving right along to our drawing monitor. The thing I was checking yesterday was this, which is roughly the safes between a US comic and a manga comic do seem to line up. So I can pretty much operate on these same safes, which is good. And I'm actually a little concerned because this safe has an extra couple of millimeters off the side, which does make me wonder whether I should be extending a little further for full bleed or not. But what we're looking at here is US comics versus manga. So I'm going to go on ahead and put in a red line mark to indicate where this is for the safes, just so I know. Right? And all I'm doing here is adding in this mark to tell me that it went in white. That's nice. Like I totally told. I was wondering whether I was like, there. And all that's doing is just giving me an alert that this safe ends here and this safe ends here. And what I'm probably actually going to do is put in a move and move this safe in so that it lines up with that safe. Safe, safe, safe. Because this safe goes here and then goes this way. And so I'm going to move this until it's here. And all I've done is just made an extended version of this safe that moves that way. That's all. And that's just to remind me of that. And then I get to take out my logo, because now my logo no longer fits in here, which is fine. Well, these are super complicated pages. However, noticing a few important key things, one of which is now that I do these, when I do the new pages, I just cover up the whole page with a white cover, so it doesn't really matter what's here anymore. Before, I was trying to keep it all clean as if we were printing these pages out and then having to rescan them back in, which is, by the way, how I used to do these things back in the days of the dinosaurs. So all right, we don't have tunes. I'm not. All right. Full bleed now goes all the way to the edge of this page, so we've got to remember that. Reasons. All right. And now, if we say is project manager. So if I say new project, right? Okay. So remember yesterday we set up the masters for this so that it would have all of the settings correct. And then we're going to look at our configuration. Let's configure 1, 2, 7, 1, 8, 0. Right? In the comic settings, set everything for custom. Binding finish 115 by 190. Delete a 5. Right? And the inner border is 105. Offset. So, okay. I think I want to make the paper colored default by pink. That shows us from now on when we're breaking in and we're not. Actually, no. Because it won't matter because it's gray. The default is 85. Right, so that sets up the page correctly. Now, if I have a template, I don't have it on assets. Because I want to put a template. I have the template, so it'd be nice if by default it loaded that template. What if I could create a material? So
weird. It's like, well, okay, but. Suppose I want.
Well, I hate doing this because it's so boring for you guys who are watching at home. But flip studio, paint, upload, all. Perfect. Oh, okay, I see how this works. Okay, I get it. I mean, it's kind of complicated and convoluted, but I get it. I don't think I can get into that. Well, here, can I? No. Okay. That's right. Page 236. I'll delete the other one. All right. Okay. So, next thing we're going to do is go into our materials. I'm definitely scratching my head on this one. Import what? What? Directly to the canvas. How do I upload my own stuff to this? Do I have my own template? So how do I add? Here's the question. How do we add our own materials? This is not as easy as it could be. This is why I need cat. Cat. Mom. Okay. Upload. Manage materials. I don't. I wish to have my own stupid materials. It's aggravating. Clip, Studio Paint, make my own template from upload. This is complicated and difficult and annoying. I'm having a real problem with this. Materials downloaded from assets. Yeah. That's not what I'm looking for. Jibunde. I want to use my own. Dang it. This is an issue, guys. I don't want to manually add the template. Pick on cat. Wonder if cat's out there. I'll see if I can ping cat. Aw, my dudette who was trying to get me to whatever, I don't even know, has left. That's a shame. That was funny. Okay, need to get out of here. How do I get out of here? Oh, why does everything have to be complicated? All right. I am stuck in my GS Davis Art Business Suite and cannot switch back to my personal account. That's an issue. Engineer. Oh,
The electrician guy, I gave him the things. Like, because they're the right things.
Okay, cut power till you one.
Okay, I told him I'll be here, so let me know if he needs anything, and he says he's just gonna put the stuff on and go, and then call it back in. I don't think he needs to change anything in the car. Just
Yeah.
all the things. I gave him all the things.
Want to take? Well, that's
I
good.
just wanted to let you know that had happened.
Because there's somebody roaming around our backyard.
Around our backyard.
Right? Makes sense. Aggravating. This is so difficult. This shouldn't be hard. It is. I can't switch back to. Oh God. How do I switch out of my business account? Meta? Did you have to make this so hard? Thank you, Meta, for being completely useless. Now my what's that? Stream. There you go. I'm saying, hey, cat, can you join me? There we go. Sent a message out to my beloved friend Cat. We'll see whether they respond. The temperature and everything is starting to change. We're heading into the fall arena. It's colder in the mornings, but still 21°C outside. All right. Okay. We're still kind of figuring this stuff out on our own here. All right. They want to know. Template.
Incoming call from an unknown caller.
Hello. My Google listing's been compromised, guys. What do I do? All right. Okay. There we go. So just sent that off to Cat. Cat's gonna take a look at it. All right. There we go. So, sent that off to Kat. I wish I could have typed it in here, but Meta has decided that no longer allowed to be back working on my personal account anymore. So there's that. Probably his stuff we got. Uh-oh. They're writing back. All right. I can just drag it into the materials panel. Is it that easy? No. Because I'm looking at this here. They're saying put it into the materials doc. But I'm getting a... Right. All right. Fair. Where's I sent a picture. Okay, picture. Under 3D. Maybe I need to make an image material. Not here, not here, not here, not here. Oh, wait. I think I got it. I think I see the problem. It's this one. That, maybe. No. No, still no. Maybe here? No, I can't put it here either. I hate to be texting, guys, but honestly, I can't get Meta to switch out of my GS Davis account. Oh, the things that are in here, though. Like smoke and glitter smoke, these all look very much like my brushes. Ah. I get it now. These are all my brushes. Like a tank. Look at all these brushes. Ah. So they all live as registered image materials. I get it. That makes some sense. This is actually very useful, though, because I didn't actually know what these look like. Oh, look at all those buildings. Could have just put those buildings in and then trashed them. I say that, but the truth is it's better to have assets of buildings. All right. I will continue on. We will continue editing to where we were. So we're at editing today. Today is editing day. I had nothing to say about page 1. Period on the wrong line. Oh, yeah, there is. Into Trange. Here we go with the, for reasons that are still beyond me, there's no widow orphan in this function here. All right. First page. There are two things we're doing here. One, we've got to fix senators. Have an apostrophe. Two, we're going way up here on top. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, we're going to add a layer on top, and here's what we're going to do with this. Because we're going to need to do this. I'm going to need to go over here. Let's see. Horizontal. Which is in 3 weeks. Okay. So we're going to go here, and here's what we're going to do. We have to do this. We've got to okay, so what we've got is we're going to take, we have to make all of our things the correct size. So the correct size is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is this border, right? That's what we've got to make all of them fit. You can see why I'm like, why didn't I do this to begin with? Clearly I was just on drugs or whatever. I don't know. I've made my life more complicated than it needs to be. Oh, they're on issue 1 still. It's like a race between all of us comic artists. Can we get these things done in time? Who knows? Find out next week. QuaCk. All right. Because I was just talking about how KN is totally on issue 4 quadrillion now, because KN is KN. So what we're doing is we are building the ruler. that says this is horizontal. Okay, so we're going to do, we know we need at least one horizontal grid there. And then we'll do another one here. So what has happened is we didn't do the spacing between these correctly. So we're going to have to go back and fix that. Hopefully, it'll be a minor fix. Hopefully. If not, this could take us a long time to fix all of these panels. But as Kat had pointed out during one of the shows, the difference between manga style and American comic style is how this expresses. And I'll show you right here. I'll show you exactly what's going on, right? So we go over here, and I'll say, looking at, say, Supergirl. When we look at the Supergirl comic, in between each panel is what we call a gutter. Why is that not funny? It's frozen. Because I'm like going over there moving stuff. Did it unplug? There we go. See it bumped. Okay. Look in between each panel, what we call a gutter. That's this thing right here. Okay. If you look at the gutters here, they are uniform. Manga makes a different choice. With manga, the gutters that are between the horizontal panels are thicker than the gutters between the vertical panels. And what that's trying to do is that automatically kind of leads you to move in a direction where you're being told what direction to move, right? In this instance, we read this panel, then we have the larger gutter, so we naturally move to this panel and this panel, as opposed to reading this way, which we're using, right? Now, manga usually does that mostly because American comics have always been the same direction. Manga comics actually go many directions and can go all kinds of different ways. So what we're doing is the same thing. Wow. You okay? All right. Do a conversation anyway. Luke, we're gonna have company. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing here. I go up here. And on top of these, make a new layer. We're going to call this vertical. And our verticals are 2. So we want 1, 2. Okay. Once I've done this, I'm actually just going to copy it to every panel. There we go. I haven't had anybody on this stream today talking at all. Kind of a weird thing to not see Brent or anybody on here, which is all right. There we go. So this vertical bar represents this spot right here, which means this guy's probably pretty close to accurate. I'm going to take one of these. If I'd been smart, would have done this the first time, but you know. Let's see, already we are off by a lot here. They're close, so it's not going to be hard to do, but I'm already kind of doing it like forever. Okay, moving back to you. Okay. Now that I've done this, if all is good with the world, then all we need to do is just click and bring, see, it's bringing the whole mess down. Why are they all moving? It's like dealing with 5-year-olds. No linking. Why are we linked? That's why. They're snapped to the frames of other borders, other gutters, so they're trying to hold, but it's the other thing we're gonna have to do is go through and before we start the next one, fix it so that, because it's doing borders that are weird. Keep gutters aligned. None. Yes, yes, thank you. So the reason it's close is because at least Clip Studio is trying to keep things figured out here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. How far down do I have to fix? How much of this am I going to have to repair? One of my streams is dying. All right. We've adjusted everything now. Let's see whether we can just pull this entire page down. Like if I were to take all of these and I move down. Yeah, see, that's probably better. Less to have to repair if I move it down like so. Longer, no. Nope. That's right. Then all we need to repair is really this. There we go. All right, now we can remove that. And now they're spaced correctly and all of the things have been edited. And the page is in beautiful shape, and the birds will sing, and the flowers will bloom. So we'll save that. Page 1 is clear. Now we're on page 2. Hi, love. Have a good day. No? I think that there is a rule that we can set up so the panels from now on will be automatically adjusted correctly instead of it being weird. Excuse me. Sudden sneeze. There's another one where I'm check. And we got some weird stuff on this too. So kind of weird. I don't think I need to worry about this one because chaotic is fine. I already tell that these panels are too close. If there's nothing here that we need to do. This page looks like it's already done. Baked and everything. We don't have to do this with everyone. We just need to set up our instructions ahead of time. This is a fix because we didn't do it right the first time. I mean, it looks like Clip Studio tried to do it right. Hi, friend. Welcome. I realized last night that we haven't spaced these, so we've got to go back and space them. Flush. Space. Oh, yeah, I'm robotic. Looks like I'm at 40% again this morning. Yeah, well, I had nobody here all day. So, you are the first person to put me all morning. Don't be a robot. Domo, domo. Oh man, down into the red. 20% now. 20%. next time we can plan the kid. All right. Right? Can't blame him. All right. What I was saying earlier was I realized suddenly that I haven't spaced these correctly. So they are not correctly spaced. So these are, if I get it, oh, hey, look, I'm back into the yellow. Isn't that nice? Back in the yellow again. All right. Should be just this. In theory. So I was saying that manga gutters are an important thing. Since we're back in yellow, I can explain this again. It'll keep me from doing this. Gutters are the things that we call elements, right? We're in here as we are with super purple. These are cool gutters. Comic, all gutters are the same size. They're the same size this way as they are this way. When you go to a manga comic, things are a little different. Let's try to find the pages. Right? With a manga comic, the borders are narrower between these, the horizontal panels, than they are from the vertical panels. And the reason for that is to give ease to viewer. This is a telling to the viewer that we read here first and here, not that way. So when we do gutters on our comics, for a manga style comic, I need to make sure I hold to that convention. And you can see we are way off on everything. These panels are weird. None of them are straight. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through here and fix the panels. Right? And the way to do that is just basically this. We're just going to don't help. So all we're doing was we're just lining these up. However, this is it. Once this is done, I feel like these pages are out and we are clear. Because Mariah has done her edits and you've done your edits. And though I technically still have edits out with James, I don't think he's going to have a lot in the way of major edits, or minor edits, I guess I should say. His edits should be relatively mild. Why is this border bigger border? What's the story with this guy? Weird. And it'll look cleaner. In the end, it'll look cleaner. Right now, it feels like we're nitpicking over things. But trust me when I say, in the end, it'll look cleaner. And I'll show you what that means. Take the rulers off. You can see what I mean right there. It just looks nicer, sharper. The pages look clean and aligned. It gives a good reading angle. Everything is nice and clean and sharp. And it works really nicely. And so that's how this sort of goes about. And frankly, it just looks better. So lining these up is what needs to happen. I don't really need you at all, so I'll move you off to the side just to make sure everything has a connector. And then we will go bink, 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 multiply. And we can already see we're off by just a smidge. This also helps sharpen up some of these panels that don't need to be crooked. I don't have a reason for them to be crooked, and therefore I can smarten them up a little. I do have a horizontal. I do have a vertical frame right there. Why did I think I didn't have a vertical frame? What is my problem? Where are you people? So that's what we're doing right now. This is our mission objective for the day. Man, snagging this day is hard. We learn a lot in this stream on how to build comics and the goofy, weird rules we all follow building comics. There we go. This also double checks to make sure that my borders are exactly right. All right. There we go. Borders look smart. Okay. Right here for this middle panel there. And you go here. There, because if we're gonna cut, we're gonna cut the top off because she needs to have her coffee in this picture. Otherwise, that's not part of the. You miss her and her coffee. And that's that plan too. And this bottom panel actually gets cut off in the final version because that's a Webtoons only comic panel, but it also fits, ironically, on the normal comic pages for American size. The question really will come, do we want to keep it? And the reason that'll be a question is it will be a standout. It'll be by itself. So we'll have to think about that when we get to that stage. This is actually kind of good anyway, because this is smartening up all of it, and I'm realizing that I'm feeling a little loose about all of these borders anyway, and so kind of nice to do it this way. This is giving me a moment or two. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't check the pages that Ryan had changed. Don't have anything on this. There's a period here. So let's go back 2 pages because we're not complete. And this is actually not a period, it's a dash. So there's weird rules when it comes to the way we do these things. So I love what I did was my beloved went through here and she tagged everything. She went through and checked it all, double checked it all, checked the spelling. So let's check this page. See if we have anything on this page. Work. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Actually, don't die on me. One of the things we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go fix stuff here. We're going to have to fix the font. 2 ellipses. She's not wrong. All right. Fixed that and that. Now we're on this page. My wife's like, people don't talk like that. I'm like, Data talks like that? She's like, Data's not people. I'm like, maybe just maybe you're right. All right, move this down. Okay, I'm gonna change music. There we go. Right? We watched the episode. It's a thing. Data's a person. Just saying. No calling Data not a person. Oh. It is such a shame that all of that crap went down in Next Gen behind the scenes that made Melinda Snodgrass leave. She was such a good writer. I mean, she still is a good writer. It's not great for Next Gen. We got John D.F. Black in exchange, and he's pretty kick butt too. But man, this can't beat Measure of a Man on this one. And the quality therein. All right. Final edit on this guy is complete. Turn off those to make sure it's smart and clean. Yeah, see, that looks sharp. It's interesting how one little thing, just a little thing like justifying correctly all the borders, how much that makes a major difference in the way that this page sharpens up and smartens out and looks good and it's solid. Like, this is a mess. This is certifiable. Ugh. No vertical bars. Put this one over here and wait until I'm done just to make sure. And this does, it looks sloppy as all get out right now. It doesn't need to be this sloppy, there's no reason for it. There we go, we're just smartening up the panels, looks good. Make sure this is aligned with that part of this panel. And so far, I've actually been relatively lucky. I mean, the panels are a mess, but they've smartened up pretty nicely and haven't required a whole lot of redraw. And we aren't done, so I mean, there's... Yeah, hi. Hi, George. You want scritches? Is that what you're after? You want scritches? Here, give me scritches. Here. Here. I'll put you up here. Oh, yeah. It's a George break. Yeah, break to Scritch George. Because this is busy work. And it's irritating. And it's annoying. But it makes it look so much better. And all is good. Oh, what a good George. What a good George. You're a good George. You're a floof. That's it. All right. Like, this panel is not even aligned to anything. It's just somewhere. It's in its own little world. Frankly, I'm kind of glad that I was talking to a buddy of mine who was heading out to San Diego Comic-Con to talk to Ben Dunn of Antarctic Press, formerly of Antarctic Press, about maybe getting some of our work into his newer, he's doing a new anthology. And frankly, I'm kind of glad that, he was going to take my stuff with him. But legitimately, see how much nicer that looks? Before, that looked really sloppy. It looked kind of broken up. And the thing about these straight panels, when you do panels straight like this, we have to be very, very, very careful, or we don't want them to. There we go. See, that works, and we don't have to paint anything. Yay! Okay, let's check to make sure she didn't have any comments on this page. Before we move on to page 9. Nope, no comments. So we'll move 9. She has no comments on this either. I love Bennett, her skipper-doodle, just trying to find all kinds of ways to torment her captain. All right, we only have one vertical, and that's this guy right here. We have that, and then we're going to do the other ones. There we go. All right, and that's all we've got, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 panels here, so things aren't really that rough yet. Multiply. We'll go over here. At some point, I would love to turn Bellatrix Rising over to him to put out an Antarctic Press. I think that would be wonderful. I think that'd be a great place for it. It's a kind of a rare science fiction anthology, and I like it. And it's a good science fiction series, and I'm fond of it, and I know that makes me biased. But also, I want to make sure I've shaken out all of the goofies, and then this is one of them. I can set my gutters to be the correct size. They just aren't set in here, and they need to be. My gutters need to be set correctly. They're set for something strange. I don't know what they're set for. but my gutters need to be set. And I don't know if that's just an aspect of the gutters that come from the basic set, or what the story is. But one of the things we have learned here is she had no comments, so call this one good. Take a look at it. Looks all smart. Like it looking smart. Like things that look smart. These pages are looking sharp. And they're smartening up too. Here's one where things are really screwed up. Look at that. Ugh. And in reality, these should be lined up together. So that, like that. Ugh, that was a mess. None of these read right. And that this will help make this not feel so weird. But we have a lot of gap here, and I'm worried that I'm going to end up having to redraw on this page. This page may be the first one we have to redraw. We'll see. See how badly this gets mangled going this way. How open is this? And it's not as bad as I thought it would be. One's clean. There we go. I'm going to the corner right here. Same thing. See how badly mangled this is. Now, some of these I can just move over the artwork and it'll fit still. All right. Little things, guys. Little things mean a lot. Now those are lined up and pretty. Let's see how badly angled this is going to be. Yeah, see that's fine. And everything still fits over here on this side, so yay! No major problems there. Major problems? Do the same thing down here. That's a major problem. Not that big of a problem though, because that's it. Look at that. There. Huh. Well, not so difficult after all. Okay. Some punctuation. Some punctuation. Some. All right. She says. Because I feel like, first of all, this is probably a dash. All right. So here are the things on my to-do list before our next issue. We have to go in and fix the font. Guy Sirius is kind of messed up. It's got some problems with kerning. It's got some problems with stuff like that. It's not a problem. It's not going to be a big issue. We just need a font editor. We're going to get in there and dink with it and mess with it a little bit and get it up to speed. And that's all. I mean, we just need to kind of straighten it out a little. The question marks are a little weak. It'd be nice to fix some of that stuff. So we're going to get in there and we got to dink with it just a little bit. It's the dash has no kerning. The ellipses has no kerning. And periods have no kerning. And so all of that stuff needs to be dealt with. We'll do some kerning fixing. The rest of this looks like it's fine. Modify it up really good. I also feel like we should make a version of it that's in italics, a bold version. Probably a bold version would be good. All right, this page is smartened up. Moving right along. This page's got some messed up stuff I have to deal with. The drunk version of the font you're saying. Drunk version of the font. All right. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. All of this needs to be sort of aligned. I'll do one more page before we go for the day. Run a little over is fine. I've got no kid today. So really all we're doing is just waiting until lunch. And I'm all about lunch, but we're not there yet, so it's okay. All right. You don't have borders for reasons that are not clear to me. You do have borders, you're just on underneath something. That's right. Figure that out in a minute. once I'm aligned properly. Something weird is going on with an upper element on this, which is also something we'll clean up while we're in this last phase. Because of the nature of the beast, this is our last visit. This doesn't need to be crooked. Why is this crooked? Why? Why did I do this to myself? I'm going to go back and fix all of that. That's an artwork fix. It doesn't need to be crooked. It also doesn't need to be. It also needs to be raised up. So maybe I can buy some of that from the bottom. So crooked panels generally indicate some kind of crazy, which is one of the reasons why we don't want to mess with crooked panels if we don't have to. Like something weird is going on. Everybody feels a certain amount of stability with panels, so you're pinning in on these panels, and they actually do more than just alert to a thing. Like these panels have a job. They do. It's interesting, all of the little like internal codes that we all just sort of know exists in our hearts. And we just sort of, when we read our comics, we're like, oh, okay, well, that's following this code or that code. And we don't think about it. Much more. Okay, let's fix this panel. Yeah, I'm afraid of no matter what, we're either gonna have to go down or up. And bring it up to there. Looks like the rest of it's just gonna have to be fixed. That's all right. That's okay. I've got to fix this panel in anyway. But again, we've got it's a little sharper here. All's good. We'll go up on this part of it, and I'll just hand draw this. We're in already kind of in the pin mode anyway. Now, so you just want to give her a little bit more of a, like her hair pokes up a little bit more. Out of that. So it really wasn't that painful to fix. And it looks sharper and smarter. Now let's fix whatever is going on here. I'm not 100% sure what's happening on this, but there's a panel. I think that's what's going on here. Is we're trying to make it so that I've got this extra line out here. I'll release that line. Nope. And then we still have something weird on this top panel because it's not no top. Just clear that. Much cleaner. And I'm going to take this, move it up so that it is sort of, first of all, no, you know me and my converging tangents. No converging tangents there. That's useful. I also feel like we should outline her, which I think is part of what was going on here on this. So I'm just going to take this and take this. I want to switch to my felt tip pen because it gives me a little bit more room. And I'm just going to kind of come around the outside edge here, like so. Right, this is monochrome, so we're going to switch to gray. And this will just give us a little bit of an edge around her so that she doesn't get confused, so that she pops out a little from the outside of this panel. Like so. Just give her a little bit of separation, like she's popped out of that panel a little bit so that she's not causing as much. And what you'll notice is each one of my three main characters pretty much gets a full panel at some point, right? My main characters tend to have some full panel. We don't have a full panel for Cochrane, but we get a full panel right here on page 7 for Bennett, and we're getting a full panel for Mayrel. And I don't know why Bennett is by last name and Mayrel is by first name, but that's just the way it goes. And so there, and just shut up. And I don't like it. So there's that. And we've gotten in the first 11 pages of this. I'm probably just going to keep going after lunch. Maybe just go get my lunch, bring it up here, and then just eat my lunch while continuing. But either way, tonight I should come back and either we will be done with this edit, at which time this thing will be done unless there's any holds, and it will go to print, and that will be the next thing. So tonight may be it, and it may go to print tonight or tomorrow, at which time we will start print runs because we can. And so I will be all excited about that. So this is the last check to make sure all of my panels are straight, make sure everything is good and clean. So I don't think 12's all screwed up. So 12 doesn't need rulers. Because 12 is messed up, and that's the way it should be. So that will work. We didn't have anything on here that you wanted. That took there was a lot of cleanup on that particular one. She doesn't like the question mark on this page. I don't like a couple of things. One, while we're here, since we're up and close, since we're looking at this bothers me right there. It doesn't look like it's clean. Yes, you are a cat. You're still a cat. You're a goofy cat. You are. She didn't have a comment either way that I'm aware of on Nav. What are you doing, weirdo? You're a weirdo. Her biggest complaint was she does not like the question mark. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So what I can do a couple little fixes there, nothing major. Also, not major. Also, the same thing goes here. All of these panels can be, although I think they probably should be separated by at least, or at least these panels should still have the horizontal separation. See you later, Brent. I'm going to go get lunch here in a second anyway. So I'll see you tonight if you're still on at our normal time for this evening. So I'm done settling in the kid. So see you later. Maybe I do want a horizontal bar for this. What we'll do is this. I'll take this horizontal, the vertical bar. Take the vertical, and let's just check it with the vertical bar. Because we could probably do these vertical. Because even with this, I feel like these guys probably should still be aligned properly. You know what I mean? Even though they're weird and funky and off kilter and stuff, I feel like they should still be aligned properly. So we're going to align them to this. It's there right now. So this is how we're doing this. This way they're still in alignment. They're just crooked, but the distance between the two is still the same. You can kind of still see the reed on it. And it still looks clean. This panel over, the artwork on this panel needs to be moved. That's not the artwork on this panel. All the artwork seems to be fine. Everything seems to move just fine. All right. That works. Okay, guys, we've made it all the way into page 13. I double check to make sure that there's no comments on 13. She's got no comments, no red marks on 13. So now we're going to move to page 14 and start there when we restart tonight. So until then, everybody have a good lunch, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.